Let us see how to complete a handover process for a Cqrs project that we have installed. Let us get into the proposals to see the case, to see one particular case. Here, as you can see, the test customer Cqrs1 is the customer name. This is a sample that we've given. Let us make a note of the prospect code PS013246. We have received the BOQ from the design team, and we have also pushed this BOQ to the task where we can practice how to create or how to complete the handover process. So when you say pushed, it allows a training module to be created, and I will show you how to work on that. At the same time, we will assume that we have completed this proposal, sent it to the customer, and received an OK from the customer. We've also gone in and completed our, based on our learnings from the technical workshops, we have completed the installation on the premise. So how do we get to the task? We get to the task by clicking on the CRM, reaching the dashboard, and reaching the tab for task. Within task, we have the installation task where we see the handover process. You will see the live and the training parts here. The training is for us to practice on, and the live are the live projects that you would be working on. That means when you have completed the installation on a particular project, be it Cqrs kitchen or total flooding system, you have clicked all the photographs, and you have also made a folder full of the photographs for that particular project, including the video. The next task would be to get into the CRM and complete the handover process. I will show you how to do so in the training part, whereas you can do the same in the live after having practiced a while. So here, let us look at what we need to do. We are looking at taking an example of Cqrs. From our physical stock, we need to move our project into in progress. So we will click on the red button, go against physical stock. This is the project code. You can either give the name of the company, that is test customer Cqrs1, or a reference name here, or you may also choose to use the prospect code to be able to identify the project that you're working with. So I am using the prospect code here as a reference number. I need to assign the work of the handover process to a person who has been trained to do the installation of Cqrs through ceasefire. So I am saying Robert Smith is the person who's been trained to do so. How many systems? It was one system. Click on go. It says number of cylinder or valves. I'll click on 1. And then I need to give the serial number of the cylinder which was used. In case there were more, you would mention more, and more of these columns would open up. You need to give the installation address. You can give that through the postcode, or I will type in an address here currently. So I'm saying 3 Waterhouse Square, 138 by 142, Holborn, London, UK. And I can also mention the postcode here. Having given this, I will save, and this will move to the next step. Data has been saved successfully. Now here I will find the project code, the project name, that is your prospect code that we had mentioned earlier, the name of the company, the number of system, and the address. Click on action. Within this now, you will see this is the first of the panels within the Cqrs that we are looking at. This is pending with me being the CBA. The processing date is today, and let's click on action once again. Here you will see that there are 3 tabs that we need to fill in. The first tab that we will be filling in here is the tab which is called as quality testing. The second tab is the testing and commissioning, and the third tab is video and photos. Please note, to fill any one of these, your response has to be like this. Click on the plus sign here. In case you comply with the statements which are given here, you can see there are a set of statements given here. These statements are in tune with these given standards, the given guidelines of LPCD, and we should have complied with them while we were doing the installation. So when you click on the feedback and say yes, it means that you are complying with the statement given here, and you need not mention any remark. Similarly, let's go to the second one also and do the same. However, in case I would want to say that there has been some deviation, what we can do is we can leave this as blank. That means we do not click and make it yes, and give the statement which is the deviating point from the norm which has been mentioned here. Pressure was 11 bars. This is just a sample that I'm giving you. You will complete the list like this. Now ensure that all of this is filled up. You will note that as soon as you give a response of any sort, the statement becomes blue from black, and here you have everything in yes except the statement, the last statement where you have given a remark, and thus this also has become blue. Let's go to the next, which is again a series of statements which correspond to testing and commissioning, and you need to ensure that you give a feedback for this. Normally, in most cases, your response should be yes. However, there is a possibility that you may not have a response as yes. It may be a no. For example, look at statement 4, testing of output sounder circuit if external sounder installed. I may choose not to have a sounder there because my customer may have chosen not to have an external sounder. So what we are going to do here is say no external sounder. Make sure that you go through all the statements and give your response. If the response is yes, a remark is not needed. If the response is no, in that case a remark would be needed. In certain places, you may be asked to give a number or type in something. Please do so at that point, looking at the instructions. Move on to the next, which is photos and videos. Now it is very simple to put in the photos and videos. You already have a folder in which you have placed all your pictures. You've numbered them accordingly as per serial number and have given them appropriate names as per the list given here. Now what you need to do is, I will show you 2 examples. One, click on the plus sign. The view here shows you a sample of the picture of how it should be. Now, here what we do is, we click on new document, choose the file from, can you see photo 1 HST link, open, upload the file, and you are sorted for this. Click on back to go back to the list. This becomes blue. Now let us look at another way to upload the file. So HST out of the panel, click on this plus sign, open the new document, and when you need to upload the picture, open your photograph folder in such a manner that you can see both. This is the photograph, that is photo 2 that we need to upload here. Pick it up, drag it, and drop it above between the 2 sentences, photographs of HST outside, and drop files here. When you drop them here, you'll find that the file is chosen. You need to upload it, and the file gets uploaded successfully. Each photograph mentioned here is mandatory, and you need to ensure that you upload the correct photographs. Now you can see here that all the photographs have got uploaded from point 1 to point 10. All photographs have got uploaded. We've also given all the responses to quality checklist as well as to the testing and commissioning. Wherever the response was a no, a remark becomes mandatory. Now that we are sorted here, let us send the complete project, that is the process that we've completed, for verification. So we send it for approval. A mail now goes to the person who is authorized to do the approval. He will go through your entire process and check to see if everything is in place. In case it is, you will get a mail which says that the process was successful. In case there's a problem, you will get a response saying that there is some problem and that you need to go back into your CRM and make the corrections. After the corrections, you will resubmit the process once again. This time, hopefully everything is correct and you will get an approval. It is a very simplified step-by-step process that you can follow to complete this task.